What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Cousin Brothers podcast. I am Matt, and
I'm Caleb.
nice, huge. We have a special short episode for you today. Our 23andMe came in.
Yeah, they did.
Go! So we're gonna see how related we are.
That's true. We are. But first,
How cousin brothers we are.
how cousin is the brother is the cousin.
Amen.
So then we're both gonna go through both of our ancestry compositions.
Right.
But first, we have a range to show you. So this is directly from the 23andMe website for what percentage of DNA is shared between different types of family members. So, for example, parents, half. Identical twin, 100%. Full sibling, you'll have anywhere from 38 to 61%. And then half sibling is 17 to 34%. And cousin is anywhere from 8 to 22%. All right. So, if we are between 8 and 17%, we're for sure just cousins. If we're from 17 to 38%, we're half siblings. Anything 38 to 61, we're siblings. And if it's 100%, we're twins separated at birth, which we all expect at this point.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to go from your DNA relatives, because we did set that up, so it'll just tell us.
Cool.
And look at that. I'm right on top. We have Caleb Melvin. First cousin.
I was for sure we were right about this.
I was for sure. First cousin. That's true. That's correct. That's what we've been told.
Yeah, that's what we were told. I don't believe it. I think that my dad's working on the inside of 23andMe.
Yeah, man. He's a geneticist by night. We share 11.4% of our DNA.
That's decent. We look like we share way more, but I'll take it.
We do. And then we'll scroll past that. We have different maternal and paternal. Oh no, we have the same paternal haplogroup.
No, we have the same paternal. We should have the same paternal. If we were cousins,
it would be weird if we didn't.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's how cousin brothers we are. And then if we're gonna go back to here, do you want to start with yours or my ancestry composition?
We're on your computer. Let's do yours first.
All right, man. I'm white. I'm very white.
That's still a pretty good chunk of land, though, dude.
Yeah, it's just Europe.
Yeah, I mean, you got a little North African in you.
Just a little bit. 0.6% North African.
It's something.
I'm 96.6% Northwestern European. 84.1% British and Irish, but more specifically, Welsh.
We're British. No.
We're Welsh, which is kind of cool.
Oh, God. It's still sad.
Yeah.
It's the worst kind of
we could be Irish.
So, actually, cool thing about that is we did some genealogy a couple of years ago. And not necessarily genealogy, I should say some ancestry research. Jade is super into ancestry research. And she traced the Knoxes all the way back to Scotland, which would be Irish because the Irish Scots. We're related to John Knox, who was one of the huge assistants of Martin Luther during the Protestant Reformation. That's as far back as we went.
Yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, we are mostly Welsh. Not really very British, but very Welsh, which does make sense.
That's kind of cool. That's cool. I'll take it.
Yeah, we're not very much UK at all. Like a little bit, but like mostly just Welsh.
That's sick.
And then I am 7.2% French and German, but specifically Danish.
Okay.
Specifically Danish in these counties.
I should have more German than you because my mother her family came from Germany.
Yes.
Or not her mother, her grandmother came from Germany.
Yeah. And then I'm 1.5% Scandinavian. It doesn't get more specific than
Yeah,
Scandinavia.
it's too slim of a margin to get specific, I'm assuming.
Probably. I'm 2.1%, or sorry, 3.8% broadly Northwestern European.
So just undetectable white. Nice.
They're just like, yeah, you're just white, bro.
Yeah, you're just white, but we just don't know where from.
You're definitely white. But it only goes to Finland.
Mm.
That's as
So
that's as far
some
east
sort
as
of
it goes.
some sort of Viking.
Sick. That explains a lot. I'm 2.1% Spanish and Portuguese. And then
Donde esta biblioteca? Am I right, guys?
amen. And then 0.1% broadly white. Broadly European. And then I'm
That's such a weird percentage to throw in there.
and then I'm 0.6% Northern African, which is
Guys,
Algeria,
guys.
Morocco, Tunisia, Libya.
Morocco's kind of sick.
Morocco is kind of sick. And then there's trace ancestry, which I am 0.2% Northern Indian and Pakistani. And then another 0.2% Cypriot. And then another 0.1% Indigenous American. And then an unassigned 0.1%.
Interesting.
Oh, and it has European diaspora. So, like, more specifically, the Sabine Parish, those white people who came and lived on the Sabine Parish in Louisiana, which makes sense because that's where a lot of my family's from.
Interesting.
So, yep, that's me. That's me.
This is going to be depressing to look at.
Yep, time for yours. You ready?
Yeah, I know my mom and my dad are just... Oh, I saw a little preview when you clicked on the tab.
You are 100% Northwestern European. You are 86% British. With very close relations to... You're not even Welsh, bro. I mean, you're a little bit Welsh. But mostly, Southern England generally. And then East Anglia, which is still Southern England.
Wait a minute, my boss from East Anglia.
Oh, you're going to have to show him this. And then Lancashire and West Yorkshire. These circles, these are you.
That's...
This is you, bro.
Ah.
This is you right here.
I'm the worst kind of white.
Yeah,
I'm
the
Beatles
colonizing
white.
kind. And then you're 12.5% German, but like actually German.
Yeah. That's what my mom, my birth mother, has described to me. So in Chicago, they migrated before or during World War II to escape Germany. And they migrated to Chicago and opened bread stores, and it's like traditional German bread stores. So I figured it was from that area of Germany, you know, where bread's from.
Go Dusseldorf.
Dusseldorf is crazy.
That's what it says right here.
Oh, nice.
And then
awesome.
and then Munster,
I was on
like
the wrong
the
side of the
cheese.
wall.
Yeah, you were. Mr. Gorbachev.
Please, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down the wall.
And then you're 1.5% broadly Northwestern European.
Broadly more white. That's it. That's all. Oh, God.
That's the end of your genetic heritage. Mine was so much more interesting than yours.
Okay, pipe down. Pipe down, all right?
And then European diaspora, Lower Missouri River Basin, early German Americans.
That must come from our dad's side.
But what's interesting is, like, I'm not German. I'm Danish, which there is a difference.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that the German in both of us is probably maternal because they're different.
Possibly. I don't know.
So, yeah, I think that's how common ancestry works, which means that since both of our families are from Britain, more of your mom's Welsh DNA came through than my mom's non-existent Welsh DNA, which would pinpoint you, both of us, 100% on the British Isles, but from
Yeah.
different areas. That's the saddest 23andMe map I've ever seen, probably ever.
Yeah, man. This is it. This is what we got.
That makes the potato bit that I made the other day a little bit more depressing.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit. Well, that was our 23andMe update.
Yeah, this was very quick because there wasn't much to talk about. We're just white.
We're just white. We're the whitest people you know.
Wales is cool, though. I'll have to do some more digging on this because this is really interesting.
I don't want to know anything that my family's ever done.
Well, Wales is cooler than England.
Yeah. Yep.
It should be its own country, and I'm standing on that.
All right, don't get all fucking...
Don't get all woke on you.
Patriotic for a country you've never been to is crazy.
No, I just hate the British.
It's based, but it's self-hate now.
I'm not British.
I knew our self-deprecation came from you. It literally says 84.1% British and Irish.
And Wales, right here. You see this?
Yeah, it's on the island. Boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo. So is Scotland. But yeah, that's our 23andMe's, guys.
I'm gonna have to show that boo-hoo to my boss. He's gonna...
So for context, Matt's boss is
British.
British. Like really British. Like speaks
actually, like
British.
migrated here. Like he speaks British is crazy. He speaks the Queen's English, which is the wrong English, James. I hope James never actually does see this, but if he does, hi, I love working for you.
I'll do a supercut just for him.
A supercut?
And it's just us slandering the British.
Please do not. No.
Anyways, thanks for coming to learn about how white we are. We're two dudes who have a podcast. We knew we were going to be white.
I didn't realize that. Oh, God.
Anyways, bye. See you guys next time.
Bye. Cheese.
Baby, no money, got money, I'm a paradigm. 3 scoop, creatine, steam room, you can have 3 bad thoughts giving me triceratops. 3 short kings in the squad like Eric. I'ma take your chick like it's thief in the night. You off, I'm on, it's the circle of life. I'm top of my shit, yeah, I'm crossing the line. Yeah, I'm BBNO, one of a kind.